Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Week 28 review video. We're coming off a pretty good week, scoring 35 points above the average. I miscalculated that for a second. So a really good week. After last week where we slipped outside the top 500, we are right back to a relatively good rank. Before that last game on the Monday, we were inside 300. We just because didn't have any Lazio players. We just slipped back outside of that into 318 overall. So we're pretty content about that. Got a little lucky this week, but we are going to go through things. So first up, we started Joseph Martinez with Inter as they played, what was no, Monza this week, and they actually started down 2 goals. So we're fortunate to come back there, getting 5 points as both goals came in the first half. Then we had decent returns along the back line. Dumfries got an assist on one of the Inter goals, which is why he has 10 despite getting scored on twice. Di Lorenzo gets 6. Bokema gets 6 as well for half clean sheets. AC Milan also went down 2 goals in their game to Lecce as Kristovic scored 2. But they came back as well with great scoring by Pulisic. Pulisic got 2 goals, one of them from the spot, and I originally had Dybala in, and he missed out due to physical discomfort injury or something, so he didn't see any minutes, meaning I got the vice captaincy points. So I doubled up 17 points up to 34, which was my top score. So I got very fortunate. Here we can see it, Dybala on the bench. So happy about that. Lookman scored the fourth of 4 goals for Atalanta against Juve. Juve looked absolutely atrocious in this match. It honestly could have been more than 4, especially in that first half. They got some big saves by Di Gregorio. But so Lookman got the 12 points there, which I was happy. I mean, if you're already going to lose, you might as well get the goals from the players that you have in your fantasy team. Same with Retegui, I believe, got the first goal. Obviously, getting clean sheeted, the Juve players did not do much. Moani just gets his playing points. Yildiz gets 1. I think he subbed off at halftime. He has not kind of lived up to the billing, but does still have a cheap price point. Um, he might just spend more time on my bench now. And unfortunately, again, Pinamonte does not come through when you want him, but 2 points there. So that totaled 87 points. Pretty content with that score line. It could have been much different if Dybala did, for instance, get a sub in 1 pointer or something like that, but we're happy with how things shook out. We will quickly take a look. Sorry, I'm just making sure we don't get any more beeps there from the phone. We'll take a look at how the league is looking. So here we go. So we have Snake still up in first and almost has a 100-point margin on second place now. Um, Decent score as well this week with 79. Had Skorupski in net with 5 points as well. Captain Dumfries, good captaincy there, despite getting scored on twice. Still had the 10 points, double up to 20. I realized when we get to the team selection how much I actually have his team copied now. But Coco with 5, Bokema with 6, and a 2 and 1 pointer on the bench there. Had Pulisic, no captaincy though, so a little unfortunate with that. Good contribution to the midfield. Pats did not contribute to the goal scoring this week, and I don't think Zaccagni did either. So they both get 4 points. Has Colomwani and then Lukaku a 12-pointer up front with, I believe, a goal and an assist in this one. I'll double check that. Yeah, so a goal and an assist there. So solid point scoring by Lukaku as well. However, really benched a lot of points here. Benched 24 points, which is unfortunate. Even when you get a good score, when you see 24 points on the bench, got Lookman with 12, Toven with 10. Toven has been amazing lately, and Pinamonti with 2 on the bench. So that's a little unfortunate. They're obviously fine with benching Pinamonti here, but seeing those other 22 points made up of those other players, if you just replace Potts and Zaccagni with Lookman and Toven, now you're seeing a significant upgrade of 14 points. All right, go to second place and Labedia trying to minimize the damage here. Had a great week as well. Captain Dumfries has Pulisic, has Lookman. Great goalkeeping by Svilar here. Even had Moise Ken, who is back already from injury, which was kind of shocking. Some people are already thinking he was done for the season, but ended up like Moise Kean is back, so you don't have to make that transfer, which is good. Something to be said about potentially getting them back if you did transfer him out like I did, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. Hadrategi in the Lookman combination for Atalanta. And it's just you can kind of see what these teams are doing well, very consistent teams for the most part, almost as we would call like a template. But a great score of 89 there. 160th overall for the week, also something we noted. Very well done. And the last of the top three give United tied for second right now, as we can see. And scored. So this was a big hit to him, only 48 points this week. That is really tough to see. Captain Orsolini, and this was not one of Orsolini's better weeks, so doubled 3 points to six. So a bit of a risk there. Hazard and Kolomwani, Lookman, which is good, but doesn't have Pulisic, and not having Pulisic really made a big difference this week, to be truly honest. Also had Dybala, who subbed out. Moise Kean on the bench as well. Okay defending by Bokema and Di Lorenzo, but Angelino and Teo Hernandez did not pay off. So a bit of a tough week. As you can see, the comparison there, 17,000th overall for the week. So that one definitely hurts. But that is our top three. Unfortunately, a big drop there for Give United and opens the door for Udogi Style to try to get back into the top three. We're gonna see if anyone can catch Snake, although he has quite a commanding lead with 10 game weeks left. So we'll see what happens there. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you again very shortly with the team selection. Take care.